Hello and welcome to Club 5, episode 13 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you. I'm going to show you the European and South American Club Challenge against Manchester United. I'll then play Flamengo and the first leg of the Copa do Brasil final off camera, and bring you back for the second leg of the Copa do Brasil final away to Botafogo. So let's get straight into it. And the team to face Manchester United is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team for the European South American Club Challenge against Manchester United, and it is Toledo in goal, back four of Hadich, Almeida, Roberto and Carstensen, Claudemir behind Rodrigo and Paulo Henrique in midfield, Gabriel on the left, Enrique on the right, and Sergio up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is suggesting I tell them get out there and prove to everyone that you are winners. I think that's an entirely reasonable thing to say, so we'll point the finger and agree with that. Let's get out there and see if we can do exactly that. As always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how things go. We'll react accordingly. I suspect that we are heavy second favourites to emerge victorious, so we need to stay in the game as long as possible, and then who knows, we'll find out, I suppose. Coming up to 20 minutes, it's been a really even opening period. Gabriel has got a tight groin and needs to come off. So our left winger is injured already. That's not ideal. So I'm going to take Gabriel off and bring on Cauas Santos. And I'm also going to take Carstensen off. And in fact, I'm going to let Carstensen play till half time. So change of plan, just the one sub. Carstensen will come off at half time. I think Hector Fort can last 45 minutes, but I don't want to give him any longer than that. As Mena takes the throw in for Manchester United. Ouedraogo to João Neves. Schmitz to Ouedraogo. And the shot is over the top. Highlight comes to an end. We're into the last 5 minutes of the first half. It remains 0-0. Manchester United have had the better of it, but that's okay. And we're in the break level, so get a goal. We're favourites to win. In fact, no, I'll stick with what I said at the start. Can we do it with outstretched arms? No. Can we pump the fists? Yes, we can. And let's get Carstensen off for Hector Fort. And also Roberto off. And do we go Torres or Costa? Torres, absolutely no doubt. So 3 changes made by the break. And we're into the second half, and we need to just stay in the match, and then we can force the issue late on if we need to. On the hour mark, I'll make our 4th change, and it will be Sergio that will come off. So Sergio, you're coming off, and we're going to bring on Ryan Francisco can come on, and then Enrique can be replaced by it's going to have to be Leandro. It's not ideal, but he's only got 15 minutes to play. I hope this goes straight to penalties and we don't have half an hour of extra time. But it is Mabarki back to cross. He's hit the post and it's out for a goal kick. We've got away with one. We're into the last 10 minutes. Toledo with the goal kick to Almeida. Now Hadic. Driving forward. Hadic down the line for Santos. Can he get the cross in? He holds it up. Finds Rodrigo. And it's deflected clear. Highlights still going. Mabaki comes down the right for Manchester United. Plays it infield. We've won it back again and then immediately given it away. But the highlight comes to an end. And now we're into the crucial final 5 minutes. And we really need this to go straight to penalties. As we're now into 4 minutes of added time. It does go straight to penalties. So let's get Ryan Francisco up first. He's nervous, so we'll let him go first. Then we'll do our best finishers, which are Paulo Henrique and Kawa Santos. And then our most composed players. Toledo, the goalkeeper. And Rodrigo. And that will do. So on we go. Proud of your efforts. Keep going. And let's go into the penalty shootout. Ryan Francisco up first. So we're going first. Chance to put the pressure on. And he does. So it's Sao Paulo 1, Manchester United 0. Ouedraogo steps up for Manchester United. And the keeper commits himself early. And Ouedraogo puts it in the opposite corner. Paulo Henrique with a chance to re-establish our lead. And he does. So it's Sao Paulo 2, Manchester United 1. Antonio steps up for Manchester United. Sends the keeper the wrong way, 2-2. Now Santos steps up for Sao Paulo. And sends the keeper the wrong way. Sao Paulo 3, Manchester United 2. João Neves now for Man United. And he's dollied it. Tried to Panenka the keeper, but he wasn't buying it. So it's 3-2 Sao Paulo, but we're going again. And it's Toledo from the spot. And our goalkeeper has given us a 4-2 lead. And now he only needs to save one of the last two. And it's Akangamana for Manchester United. Must score to keep it going. And he doesn't. So we have triumphed by 4-2 on penalties. And we will be lifting the European South American Club Challenge. And as you can see, the captain has shaken hands with the man in the suit. He's got the trophy, passes it to our skipper. He's preparing to hoist it high. Up she goes, and the fireworks go off. We have won the trophy. I'll go and play the next couple of games off camera, and I'll be back with the second leg of the Copa do Brasil final in just a moment. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and this time is the second leg of our Copa do Brasil final. We lead 1-0 from the first leg, and the team that's going to go and try and see the job through is Toledo in goal, back four of Hadic, Almeida, Torres and Carstensen, Max behind Diego Fuba and Paulo Henrique in midfield, Gabriel on the left, Enrique on the right and Barbetta up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is asking me to say we've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. I think if we can pump the fists and say that, which we can, I'll agree with him. And let's get out there and do it. So as I said, we lead 1-0 from the first leg. So as long as we avoid defeat, we are going to be lifting the Copa do Brasil. And it is our opponents in possession, inside their own half just. Beto down the left wing though, and Lobato is in behind. Plays it into the area, and Nascimento has put the ball in the back of the net, and it is 1-0 to Botafogo on the night, 1-1 on aggregate, and we now need a goal. So demand more. As Hadic receives it back, plays it to Fuba. His cross headed down, and it ends up in the arms of Alvarez in the Botafogo goal. And already it's going to be a difficult night. We don't want it to get any more difficult. So Alvarez's goal kick, we win the header. Enrique gets away from his man, needs a bit of help, cuts inside, found its way to Fuba, who plays it out to Carstensen on the right. His cross is turned home by Paulo Enrique, and it is Botafogo 1, Sao Paulo 1, 2-1 to Sao Paulo on aggregate. So we've got the lead back, but with only 12 minutes gone, there is an awfully long way to go in this one. And now it is Toledo with the goal kick to Torres. Plays it into Max and Almeida. Hadic on the left-hand side. Crosses halfway. Needs to release Gabriel and does. Gabriel is held up but finds Fuba. Fuba loses the ball. Jaya to Suelo. And they've worked it clear with Arisinaldo. And he is taken out by Gabriel. Play is continuing. I don't know if Gabriel's going to suffer some form of retribution from the referee very shortly. But Diego Fuba's found the back of the net. And I don't think he can face any kind of punishment now. As it is Botafogo 1, Sao Paulo 2 on the night. 3-1 on aggregate, and we're well on the way now. But Marquez with the Botafogo corner. Into the area, headed away. Mateus and now Marquez shoots. And João Marquez scores. And it's 2-2 on the night. 3-2 on aggregate. And it's back in the melting pot again. So now we need to work out where it is going wrong. And the obvious answer is Toledo in goal is not having his finest game. And I think the other change is going to have to be better up front. So let's get to half time with the score 2-2 and our aggregate lead intact. And then see if we can regroup and go again. And we have got to half time. So into the dressing room. Make sure we see things out. And I am going to change the goalkeeper, I think. Yeah, that's a reasonable change. And I am going to change Thomas Barbetta and bring on Ryan Francisco. And I think those are my only changes. So out there for the second half. And let's demand more. I don't want to go attacking because we're away. And we do, although narrow, have an aggregate lead. Which we obviously don't want to be throwing away. Torres needs to come off. And we'll bring on Thiago Koza. My next change is going to be Gabriel. And coming on for him will be Sergio. And then my final change is going to be Enrique. Coming on is going to be Cawa Santos. And I'm going to swap him and Sergio around. Confirm the changes. And we just need to see this out now. Santos' ball in, header away. Ryan Francisco has dropped deep and collected. Plays it square for Diego Fuba. The shot from Diego Hadich is an absolute rocket. Finds the back of the net. And with 86 minutes gone, it's Botafogo 2, Sao Paulo 3 on the night. 4-2 on aggregate. And surely now we're heading for victory. We've picked up an injury to Max. I don't think we've got any subs left. We haven't. So we are going to finish with 10 men. But as long as we don't concede twice in the next 2 minutes plus 5 added, we're going to be fine. And the final whistle is now moments away. There it is, the full-time whistle goes, and here comes the presentation. Our players mount the steps of the podium. The captain shakes hands with the man in the suit. And he's picked the trophy up, hands it to the skipper. And with a long pause for dramatic effect. And now it's lifted high, the fireworks go off, and we are confirmed as winners of the Copa do Brasil. So I'll be back in a moment to show you the Serie A league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the Serie A league table, and as you can see, we're top of the league after 28 matches, 24 wins, 3 draws, just the 1 defeat, 75 points, 1 clear of Palmeiras, and a massive 12 clear of third place Flamengo, but an improbable 21 clear of fourth placed Fluminense. So with the best will in the world, it is absolutely at most a 3-horse race for the Serie A title. In all likelihood, it's a 2-horse race between us and Palmeiras. So let's have a look now at what's coming up on the next episode. And I am going to play through the next 3 games off camera and bring you back for both legs of the Copa Libertadores semi-final. Will be away to Flamengo in the first leg. I'll play Botafogo in the league off camera and bring you back for the decisive second leg at home to Flamengo for the second match of the next episode. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.